we have a lot of great news to share with you. So thanks for coming out. It's a screen. You don't feel scared. No big deal. Now imagine that T-Rex came crashing through this theater. I bet most of us would get up and run out of here as fast as we could. That's the magic of virtual reality. So here it is. This is it. This is the Oculus Rift. It's light. You can hold it with one hand. It features two OLED screens that deliver low persistence. So as you look around, there's no motion blur, there's no judder, there's no pixels. You're really there. Maybe not quite as high resolution as you one day want, but this is the beginning. There's an external sensor that you put on your desk. It's simple and reserved. It's invisible once you put it down on your desk. It just disappears. Getting audio right is a critical component to achieving presence. And the Rift features an integrated audio system that we've, again, refined. We're incredibly proud of this. So let's take a look at T-Rex again. Imagine he's coming down this hallway. You hear him off into the distance. It needs to sound like he's off in the distance. We know that some people want to bring their own headphones, so we've made them really easy to take right off. Now, what about VR input? We've been working on this a long time, and one of the things that we determined along the way is that including a gamepad in this generation of the Rift is really important. I'm incredibly excited to announce that we're going to include a wireless Xbox One controller.
I'm Phil Spencer, head of Xbox, and I'm excited to be here to announce a partnership between Microsoft and a leader in virtual reality, Oculus. The Rift will natively work with Windows 10. People will be able to stream their Xbox One games, great Xbox One games like Halo, Forza, Sunset Overdrive, to the Oculus Rift using the controller that they know and love. Did she crash? Is that why people laughed?
So that was just a little peek inside of what we're doing with Microsoft. And including the Xbox One controller with the Oculus Rift is really exciting. I'm just thrilled to have that device in there. It's a terrific controller, one of the best in the world.
And with the final Rift hardware, we can say with confidence that Valkyrie is the closest thing you're going to get to being a real spaceship fighter pilot.
Today, I'm here to introduce you to a new experience we would like to take you on. It's called Chronos. Let's have a look.
You're surrounded on all sides by the unexpected, and nothing is as it seems. Let's take a quick look at Edge of Nowhere.
You shouldn't be here.
Indie developers have created some of the most innovative and interesting games in the last decade. It's going to be awesome. So to that end, today I'm pleased to announce that we will be investing more than $10 million toward accelerating the development of these sorts of innovative, one-of-a-kind, independent games on the Rift.
We've built Oculus Home for VR first and foremost. Home is your portal to everything Oculus, and it brings all your Rift games together in one place. Here, I can check out my games library. Maybe I want to play something right now. Or maybe I want to check out some of the top games that others are playing. You can actually look around the scene from the Chronos Labyrinth. We've got this huge golem standing there with you. And I can buy Chronos right here from VR, and I'm ready to play. Home also lets you see what your friends are doing in the Rift and what they're playing right now. We've also built a 2D interface for Oculus Home.
Virtual reality is really unlike anything else, and Rift is simply the best way to experience it. And you'll be able to get your Rift Q1 2016. But before we go, there's just one more thing that we really want to show you.
But what about future games and future experiences that can only be unlocked with a different input device? This is Oculus Touch. These are going to take virtual reality gaming to the next level. Come on, let's clap. Let's do it. Woo! These are feature prototypes for Oculus Touch, a set of prototypes that we've codenamed Half Moon. There's 2 controllers, one for each hand. You have 2 hands. They're wireless, so that you can move and interact in the virtual world freely, unencumbered by cables. They have integrated high-precision, low-latency 6-degree of freedom tracking, leveraging the same constellation tracking technology that we use in the Rift, along with integrated inertial measurement units. Each of these half-moon controllers has a traditional analog thumbstick, 2 buttons, and an analog trigger. But they also have something else that we call the hand trigger. You can see the trigger right there under my middle finger. Imagine using this to pick up a virtual gun, and then using your index finger to fire it. Touch also includes haptics that developers can use to deliver feedback when you're interacting with objects in the virtual world, so that you can actually feel the things that you're touching. Touch can detect a set of finger poses using a matrix of sensors mounted throughout the inside of the device. Together, they work to recognize natural hand poses like pointing, waving, or giving a thumbs up. This isn't science fiction. This is reality, and it's happening today. Thank you. I'll see all of you at E3.